My name is April. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am calling to say that A Hood has saved my life with his album Starvation.
Tell them about it.
Man,
I listen to that album every day. It gets me through. If I should die before I wake, I can relate to that because I've been through the struggle. I've been through so much. And that man has saved my life.
yes,
It has
baby.
motivated me to be the person that I am today. I don't think that A Hood is a rapper. Anybody can rap. I think that man is a lyricist. He's a minister in his own way. And he don't even know it.
Trials and tribulations are just the things that I've been through, the things that I've endured, not only personally, but in the music industry as well. It's just a bulk of everything that I've been through, and I'm kind of just giving people my story. And I like to do that with everything that I do drop, from my mixtapes to my album. I think everything is a story, and that's how I try to keep it, when I am creating my music or whatnot. I think I'm one of the few what sets me apart and what just makes me different is just the fact that I've overcame, the fact that I've never quit, the fact that I've never given up, the fact that I never turned back. I just continue to keep trucking and keep pushing. My whole situation, I've been in this music industry now for about 6 years. I've been on the DJ Khaled label ever since. That was my birth, that was my home. And it still is my home. And I just think I've endured so much musically throughout this whole process leading up until this point. And for my fans who've been supporting Ace Hood, they know what I've been. They know I've been hustling. They know the work that I've put in, the countless hours, the mixtapes that I've dropped. I feel like now is the time for me to do what I need to do as an artist. Now is my time in which I feel like I'm finally getting the recognition that I've been wanting for so long. I just think that's something I kind of always wanted. It's something I've always hoped for. That's the reason why I do music, And my style and my approach to this whole music industry is, I think, different from any artist in a rap game right now. My aim to do with this Trials and Tribulations album is to, not only give people hope and not only to touch on real circumstances, to kind of bring us a piece of hip hop I think that is missing nowadays with the records that I do create. I want Trials and Tribulations to be full of that. I want Trials and Tribulations it's going to be filled with a lot of real life instances. Like on my last mixtape, I spoke on the Sandy Hook shooting, the Sandy Hook situation. And, because these are things that matter to me, and for me to actually speak on it, I feel like a lot of artists can't finesse it and speak on it the way that I do and actually paint that portrait. That's what I have to offer to the game. It's just that realness, and I give it to you from a true perspective. I don't give it to you from a facade. I don't give it to you as a third party or me giving you someone else's life. I'm giving you what I've been through, and I think I've overcame everything. I've been through the fire. I've been through it all. In order for me to be here today, in order for me to be winning, in order for me to still hold my head strong regardless of all the personal issues that I've dealt with in life and all the musical doubts that people have had and all the crazy things, man, that I had to deal with throughout this whole time of me being in this music industry. It's just time for me to show people that, people are really understanding now that Ace not only makes good music, I've always made hit records. My main focus now is just to make sure that there's a connection, from this album to the people. I just want it to be a connection. I just want my fans to understand where I came from, where I'm coming from, and what I have to offer to the game. I've been one of them guys who you tell me no, I tell you yes, we make it happen. My whole thing with creating this whole Trials and Tribulations album is just to make sure that I don't follow a trend, that I don't put a lot of we drinking and we smoking. My whole set was just to make sure that I put out substance. If music can hit the heart, I feel like it'll last forever. That's what I want to accomplish with Trials and Tribulations. It will be a classic album. It will be full of substance. It's gonna be full of hunger. Cinematic, like some orchestra shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real, like, holy, like, you know what I'm saying? Some real, but when it come in, though, it's gonna come in total opposite of what. I'm just one of the few, man, who just stayed focused, was adamant about making sure that I perfected my craft and making sure that I continued to learn from those around me, learn from a DJ Khaled, learn from a Birdman, learn from a Wayne, Ross as well. being around these guys, that's what fuels me. Knowing that the message that I do deliver to the people really matters. There's people really listening. There's fans that's absorbing this. I can't wait for the people to check it out, man. Trials and Tribulations. It's gonna be crazy.